As with any new project, preparation is the key to a successful outcome. Moving established shrubs from one location to another is one method of changing your landscape and saving money at the same time. These are the tools you will need in order to transplant the shrub: a spade or round point shovel, flat shovel, cutting shears, work gloves, sheet, tarp, or burlap. Twine is optional, and soil organic mix. There are some things you'll need to do. There are some things that will need to be done to the shrub prior to transplanting it to its new location. It's recommended that you cut down it to about 1/3 of its size, trim dead and diseased branches or any other alien growth from around its trunk. Once that process is completed, be sure to tag one of the branches with a white tag to ensure the shrub is properly oriented in its new location, the same it was in its old location. Now you can begin by removing the shrub from the soil. First, you need to mark the diameter of the shrub about twice as wide or 3 times as large, which is even better, and no deeper than the root ball width. You will use the flat shovel inside facing towards you, cutting into the soil into a circular pattern. The reason you want a diameter this size is you'll generally creep in as you dig in around the plant, and this will ensure you will have a big enough root ball. As you're cutting into the soils, press the shovel into soil, cutting away the roots cleanly as possible to prevent jagged rough ends. You will be digging down to a depth of approximately 24 inches to 30 inches while maintaining that proper soil diameter removal around shrub. Now that the soil has been removed, a decent root ball should be exposed. Now use the round point shovel to undercut the ball at an angle of about 45 degrees to loosen the ball from the soil beneath and sever any remaining roots. You can use the round point shovel to cut the roots under the root ball, and if necessary, cut the roots with the cutting shears to help release the shrub from its hole. Then you will insert the round point shovel under one side of the shrub and insert the flat shovel, also levering up on the shrub to break any remaining roots. You would repeat this same process on the other side to make sure all roots are broken underneath the shrub. Now you can begin the process of removing the shrub from the hole you have dug. You will once again insert the flat shovel underneath the shrub and lever the shrub onto one side. If you need more leverage, use your hands to grab the soil around the root ball and not the trunk itself, because this can damage the shrub. Then take the sheet or burlap and place it underneath the lifted up side. Then you will lever the shrub up on the opposite side, repeating the process as prior described. Once the shrub is on its side, place and pull the other half of the sheet under the shrub and place shrub evenly on sheet as much as possible. Now pull sheet up around the root ball and tie the diagonal corners together at the top of the root ball. Now lift the shrub by the sheet corners out of the hole. You might need to utilize a 2-man lift if the shrub is too heavy. Once the shrub is out of the hole, continue moving the shrub to its new location. The shrub can be carried, put on an improvised sled, and dragged there, or place it in the bed of a pickup truck and drive it there. I improvised a sled and simply dragged the shrub to its new location because the distance was short. Now you want to begin soil site preparation for the shrub. You will have to remove any debris covering the area to where the shrub will be transplanted to. Then you will mark out the soil site of the shrub. The shrub soil site should be about 2 times the diameter width of the shrub. You want to mark the diameter of the soil site the same way you did when removing the shrub. Again, placing special emphasis using the flat shovel, cutting all the roots along the diameter and within the soil site planting area proper. You'll be digging the soil hole to the depth of approximately 24 inches to cover, or enough to cover the root ball once it has been placed in the hole. Once you have dug the hole, add soil organic matter into the soil hole to where the shrub will be placed, but do not add fertilizer. The shrub has been shocked enough. It will need a full season of adjustment for normal growth to resume. Now place the shrub into the hole, levering up on the shrub onto its side with a flat shovel and untie all the sheet corners. Then you will pull the sheet out from under the shrub, if necessary, levering the shrub up on its other side to fully remove sheet. Then rotate and orientate shrub by the white tag by the same way it was facing from its previous location. Now you will backfill soil around the shrub evenly to surface of the rim of the hole. You will need to construct a water basin at the outer edge of the soil hole. Then you should apply 3 inches of mulch around the base of the shrub. The purpose of this mulch is to keep the soil cool and to help keep the roots moist. You will maintain the shrub by watering it twice a week till the soil is saturated during the spring and summer months. If the spring or summer season is experiencing more rainfall than usual, water the shrub 12 to 14 days. If planting the shrub in the winter, water once a week. Watering guidelines will vary based on the region the shrub is planted at and on what type of soil the shrub is planted in. Clay, loamy clay soil, and sandy soil will have an effect upon water soil saturation levels. Hopefully this presentation has given you the confidence to transplant a shrub. You can do it. Live the agricultural life.